Oh my goodness. We are about to go live. We're about to go
Yeah,
live.
I
I
don't
think we
see
are
you
already
anymore.
live. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it. Don't worry about
are
it.
you
We are going live
sure?
in two, one, and there we go. There we go.
Oh,
Episode
let's
3
go.
of the 97th minute. We are live.
Yep.
Uh welcome everybody. This is episode 3 of the 97th minute. I am one of your co-hosts, the corner flag, also known as Nawaz. I'm joined by
Sing on the cop. My name is Nikhil Singh. Very happy to be here again. Super excited for episode 3 of the 97 minute.
time is flying. It felt like just yesterday I made episode 1 with you.
Yeah. It's really flying, really going well. Also, want to thank all of you guys for letting us hit 1 million views on one of our posts about the title challenges for Liverpool and Arsenal. That was really, really amazing. You guys' comments, the views, really, really good. So, thanks for the support so far. There's going to be much more.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot more content coming, and obviously make sure you follow us on all platforms. Obviously my at is at the corner flag. The kills is at sing on the cop, and make
Yep.
sure that you watch all of our upcoming episodes of the 97th minute here on the Corner Flags YouTube channel. There's so many things to talk about today. I think the main topics will be the international break as well
Yep.
as Burnley. We got Burnley coming up from a Premier League
Yep.
perspective.
100%.
But yeah,
So, yeah, I think we're going to dive into the international break, how the Liverpool players did, who did well, who didn't, and then obviously taking it from there, going into the Burnley versus Liverpool game, which is going to be a big game. It's on Sunday, just before the Manchester derby. So, almost like a Super Sunday weekend coming through for us Liverpool fans and a big Manchester derby thereafter, which will be super
mm,
great. Yeah, I mean, starting off with the international break, obviously we don't really like it. We can't wait for it to be over. We just want to get back to Premier League football, especially when Liverpool have won 3 from 3. So yeah,
this was probably
starting
the
off with
longest
it.
break, by the way, because
Yeah,
of Isak.
literally.
Like
Yeah.
we got teased with, oh, you got Isak over here, and now we have to wait. Oh,
Now we have to
it
wait.
was,
Yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy one, but all good for Liverpool. At least everybody coming back thus far, from what I know, with no injuries or anything. So we've got our squad, except for the players that were already injured before the international break. So that's a good thing, having a healthy squad going into a tough game at Turf Moor.
yeah.
Yeah, touching on the international break itself with Mo Salah, I do know that they played their 2 matches in Ethiopia. They scored. Obviously, he scored his penalty for that as well. Clinical from the spot, Mo Salah. And
Always.
yeah, unfortunately, with Burkina Faso, they had drawn 0-0. So it's a tough thing now for Egypt. They have to win their final game. I think I saw a stat that they were giving them almost 99.9% chance to win the game because it's apparently on
Yeah.
an Egyptian holiday.
Yeah. It's gonna be in Egypt, Egyptian holiday.
Yeah,
But I guess Mo Salah is probably upset because he should have even been in that situation in the first place. But it's okay.
yeah,
It is what it is.
yeah, 100%. I think for City, it's a difficult one. Mamouche is injured. He's on crutches at the moment, so
Yeah,
he's going to be
he will be
missing the
like,
Manchester derby, and then I think maybe a few other games after that too. I'm not sure how long he's out for. So yeah,
yeah,
but they couldn't wrap it up yet. Obviously, Egypt really want to get through. It'll be nice to see an African country coming through into the World Cup. So hopefully, a big one that is good to talk about. And your man in the spotlight, Mr. Florian Wirtz. What do you have to say about him and his play?
oh, now listen. I think there's a misconception here because a lot of people think I am a words hater. I am not a words hater. I'm
Whoa.
just a, I'm just a words critic at the moment.
Okay.
Because, like I said, it wasn't just the lack of GA for me. It was like, just play a bit better.
Mm.
Be a bit more fluid. We all know he got it in him. And even
Yeah.
now, to be fair, that the Germany performance, it was a dead ball that really made him grab the headlines. It wasn't really the ball in motion. No, but
Yeah.
overall, though, he had a good game. I can't lie. It was a decent
Mm.
game from him. And now it gives us, I guess, another option over a free kick. Someone's live from far, and I guess birds from close.
Yeah, I mean, I made a video of that as well to ask the people who they choose between Florian Wirtz and Dominic Soboslai in terms of the free kick taker. Look, it was phenomenal. There was a lot of criticism on Florian Wirtz in the first game that they played, that they had lost in, and then when they came back and responded with a 3-1 victory, I think, and with an amazing free kick, he obviously it was a lot for him. I think he also had stated in the game that it's moments like this that can inject confidence in a player. So I'm hoping
Yeah,
that he brings that confidence into the Liverpool squad and can continue because he did win man of the match. He won one man of the match for that, and yeah, so really really good with him. On the other end of the other free kick taker, the duo Dominic Soboslai and Milos Kerkez, it was a
yeah,
tough game against Portugal. Obviously, we looking back at I think a 2006 or so with the Cristiano
yeah,
Ronaldo and having a young mascot there of Dominic Soboslai, and now they end up versing each other all these years later. Just shows the longevity of Cristiano Ronaldo. I think they tried to do like a shirt swap thing, but Ronaldo didn't have his, so he said he'll
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
give him one or so from home. So what a moment, man! I mean, with our players interacting with someone of that level.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I think it was a good moment after the game, but obviously during the game, Soboslai was a bit involved in a mess up that
Yeah,
cost
yeah. I mean, it
Liverpool.
was his goal that led to the win for Portugal as well. I mean, he did write a heartfelt message on Instagram too to the fans, and that they would come back and see them in October again. But I mean, he's been playing really, really well, really good, and I can't fault him right now in a Liverpool shirt. But unfortunately, yeah, he didn't have maybe the greatest for the game against Portugal. Touching on obviously
Yeah,
our other players from our South American duo, Allison and Alexis McAllister. They won their games, but then they lost the last games that they played. Both Allison and Alexis McAllister were just shock defeats for Brazil, obviously against Bolivia in a 1-0 loss, and then McAllister they lost 1-0 as well to Ecuador. However, I did hear that McAllister, the Argentine manager, had stated that they weren't sure if he was 100% fit to play the game, but he
yeah,
played him anyway. So thankfully, he came back fit for Liverpool and not
yeah.
without any injury concerns.
I think it was good for him to at least get some minutes because he obviously hasn't had um, the the most smoothest start to the season so far at Liverpool. Alexis McAllister,
Hmm.
uh,
Yep.
he just needs a bit more match fitness. So I think it was good as long as he got those minutes in.
Mm.
Hopefully, by the time he comes back, then we can see him with that double pivot of Gravenberg in
Yep.
himself, and that will be good.
Definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
super keen to see that. I think also looking at our other man, the main man for Liverpool all these years, Andy Robertson, he came back after not starting in the last 3 games of the Premier League so far for Liverpool. Obviously, helped Scotland for a clean sheet as well against the Belarus team, and he's still showing his loyalty, showing his world class abilities, and
yeah,
can be like a talisman there for Liverpool too, and helping Kirkes along the way. So yeah, I mean, even I remember Kirkes speaking out about the legend that Robertson is, and I mean he's still captaining Scotland. They got a clean sheet. They won their match, and yeah, it was a very good one for Robertson to see him still being able to play and the main man in the left back position, even though he isn't that right now for Liverpool.
yeah. No, just good to see him still doing his piece of work there for his nation.
Hmm.
One of the other guys I guess we can speak about then also is Mr. Big Man himself, Alexander Isak. He managed
Oh,
to at least get
that's
a few minutes.
He did, he did, he did, he did. Someone's other striker did start though and didn't end up doing anything, Mr. Herflick Gokeres, but we won't go too much into that. But yeah,
Yeah,
look, Isak only had 19 minutes across 2 matches. That was it for Isak. Not really
yeah,
getting into the feel of things of the game yet for them. Obviously, with the whole saga that was happening, not training with the squad for a really long time. But it was great to see today to see Liverpool release images of him training with the Liverpool squad, it was so surreal to see that actually happening, knowing that he is a Liverpool player training with us now, and hopefully to obviously see him on the pitch really soon for us.
yeah, yeah. I think I was seeing some other reports also saying that the team and the fans weren't so happy with
Mm,
him for the fact that he obviously came in and he could only play those 19 minutes because they would have
yeah,
loved him to contribute a bit now in this international break. But obviously, I think the coaches could see that the man wasn't 100% match fit. So,
yeah,
I mean, I'm happy he still went there because he would have had those training sessions as well with the international team.
100%, yeah.
Hopefully that helps him by the time Burnley comes around. That maybe he'll come off the bench. I don't see him starting though. but
Yeah,
we're probably
yeah.
getting
I mean, look, it was a situation as well because look, you look at Ekatike and in Ekatike's game for France, he literally came on and 60 seconds or so later, the referee blew the whistle and didn't even get a touch on the ball on his debut.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
I mean, talking about match fitness as well, we've got Ekatike who was literally who went to France to play, but barely he didn't even play at all. So he's going to come back a fresh
yeah,
foot player for Liverpool that is absolutely on form right now, and that it's a good problem to have. Just touching on a few other players before we round up with the international side is Conor Bradley played as well, got some minutes, I think about 77 to 78 minutes through for Northern Ireland, which was really really good to see, and they won their game.
100%.
Mamadishvili did play, the main goalkeeper for Georgia, but they did lose though to Turkey. I mean, it's a tough game. Turkey is a hard opponent obviously for them to play, so at least we know
Yeah,
that even the players that are not playing that much, like Conor Bradley, or maybe he would start for Liverpool now, and Mamadishvili, they're still getting that game time and that rotation to play, even though they may not be the first team choice for Mamadishvili right now.
100%. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree, but I'm happy that Mohamed Ashbili still will be
Mm,
that number one. I don't think there's any other Georgian goalkeepers. But it's almost like a similar
yeah,
situation with Keller. Like Keller was
yeah,
still always Ireland's number one, even though he was Liverpool's number
yeah.
two. So
Mm.
I'm just happy that
I
in some
think
sense, Mohamed Ashbili will still get minutes.
Yeah, I mean, in the long run, we know that Alisson's not going to stay forever, and Mamadishvili will be our number one goalkeeper. Then going into it, I mean, he has a big presence about him as well. So I do know that he'll definitely be there for that. So really happy with
Yeah,
that. But I mean, at least we got all our players coming back to Liverpool, injury free. Everyone's
yeah,
good. I did see that about 9 players or so came back early into the slot team. So basically, that was really happy in order to get the enough training time for us to go through. So, yeah, I mean, like some other clubs like Man City, unfortunately, had to suffer injury of somebody that's their starting player. We fortunate
yeah,
enough not to have any injuries or new injuries going into this. I mean, you look at France, Dembele, and I think Desiree Du were both injured in one game
yeah,
or so.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
mean, it's a big issue for PSG to have 2 attackers that are out completely with the Champions League on the horizon. But yeah, grateful for Liverpool that we can come out of the international break clean. I don't like the international break.
No, same, same. And I think that used to always
Not a
be my
fan.
worry, especially under Klopp. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah.
When we were under Klopp, then you could almost guarantee someone is getting injured in this international break.
Yeah, it just always happened, and then there was a new problem whether it was a centre back or a midfielder, and then we just needed to ponder what are we going to do. So yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, but yeah, that's a wrap. I think in terms of the international break, and our
yeah,
players, which
well,
we're really grateful for having back. Liverpool versus Burnley. We're going to Turf
oof,
Moor. It's a big game for us as well because we know that teams that obviously they newly promoted, playing a newly promoted team isn't always that easy. They've had a hard run of fixtures in the first 3. They've played obviously Tottenham, they played Man United, and now they're playing Liverpool, which is
yeah,
really unfortunate for them. But we need to go there and do business.
yeah, yeah, no, 100%. Obviously, Burnley, it's a different Burnley than the one that we usually used to with Sean
Yep.
Dyche and stuff. Now it's Scott Parker.
Yeah,
I'll tell you straight, I don't really rate Scotty
neither
P.
do I.
I
Neither
do
do I,
think though that you can't take any game for granted and stuff.
for granted.
And this season, all of the newly promoted teams, it only took them until match day 2 for them to all register their first win. In comparison to last season, where it took up until match week 17. So obviously,
Wow.
uh, like the up and coming teams this season, I would even say they are much stronger than last year. Sunderland, Burnley, and Leeds are all looking quite good, like heading into the season.
Yep.
Burnley in
Yep.
particular now, I am a big fan of their signings that they made as well. I don't think Armando Broja will play
Mm.
over
Got
Niall
Kyle
Foster.
Walker.
They got Kyle Walker. They got some good signings this season, but I think at the end of the day, is like, I'm trying not to sound arrogant here. It is Liverpool that they're going to be versing. It is going to be an away
100%.
game.
And I mean, with them, they've got their first win as well. They won the 2-0 game that they did against Sunderland. But I mean, in your first 3, to play Tottenham, Sunderland, Man United, and then to play Liverpool, it's not an easy run to have. I mean, I don't think anybody would have expected them to win all of those games. I mean, Tottenham, they really got smacked up 3-0. They beat Sunderland 2-0 at their home. So they've won their first home game, obviously. Obviously, that was a bit of more of a rivalry of teams with Burnley and Sunderland.
Yeah,
However, the Manchester United game, 97th minute it took for Mr. Bruno Fernandes for them to actually win the game, celebrated like they
Yeah.
they won the league. Um, but we won't go
Yeah.
down that road. But I mean, they were there. Lyle Foster showed his performance, showed his work like Mr. South African himself. I
Yeah.
mean, he played really well, scored a brilliant goal, and then obviously at the end it was a penalty. I'll be fair, but yeah, it took the 97th minute for Manchester United to get the win against them at their own home. So it shows. I mean, I'm not saying Man United are the greatest team right now, or even at any level to be in comparison to Liverpool, but at Old Trafford, it showed that Burnley came there to play. And taking that into consideration, we need to play our game. No disrespect to Burnley, but this is Liverpool. After signing Isak and having somebody like that in our team and the firepower that we have at the moment, it should
Yeah.
be an easy win for Liverpool. Nothing more. I don't even want to even look at a draw or even a loss. It should be a win.
Yeah.
It has to be a win.
It should be. It should be a win. Liverpool won the last five meetings against Burnley, and
Yeah,
also four of them with a clean sheet.
yeah.
Now, if I have to, I'm not a batting man or anything, but if I had to probably say our score predictions, also, I would say we'll probably get another clean sheet here.
Yeah, I agree. I
What
agree.
do you think?
I believe that too. I believe that as well. I think like with our defense, with the way they're playing, obviously against Arsenal as well, we held our ground. We held our ground the way we played, and going to Burnley's home, I think going to any home that's newly promoted, and we're going to their home. We're the first big team, I think, that is going to their home to play them.
Yeah.
It's going to be it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one for us. I mean, they know that we're the defending champions. We're coming to their home. They're newly promoted. The crowd and the atmosphere is going to be rocking. But as long as we obviously take that atmosphere in, absorb it, and thereafter that we need to control the game and win. I mean, I can't see, as I said, anything else for Liverpool. We're the defending champions. We're going off a perfect start, 3 games, 3 wins. Um,
Yeah.
I still feel that Burnley are adapting a little bit. They really are. No disrespect at all to Manchester United, but I mean, if they could obviously score 2 goals against Burnley and then still win the game, I rightfully think that we can win the game as well against Burnley.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess okay. So another question I wanted to ask you then, since it's so early into the season, still, would would Scott Parker treat this game as okay? No, you know what? It's Liverpool. Let's just sit back. We'll try and counter them. Or do you think that because it's still so early, maybe it gives him license to try and come at Liverpool, maybe even play football against Liverpool?
I think he'd be criticized if he doesn't, because I mean he's won his first home game. They won 2-0 against Sunderland. They're coming off the back of a win. He'd want to try and play as best as he can against us as early as he can in the season. I mean, it is the fourth game of the Premier League season. I don't think the fans or the people would be happy if they just sat back and played Arteta ball. But I believe that Burnley will come at us. I mean, if they could go to Old Trafford and go at them, they're going to definitely do it at their own home against us.
Yeah, yeah, no, I agree. That's my prediction. I don't think they'll sit back.
They
I,
won't. And
obviously,
that
there'll
works
be
for
some.
us.
It works for us also, yeah. But I feel like there'll be some level of that, of them sitting back. I don't think they'll come like gung ho Liverpool
No, yeah.
under clock style, you know. But I do think they'll try and play us the way Bournemouth played against us. Like sit
Yeah,
back,
I think
counter
they
us.
will. They'll show us respect, but not that much of respect because they are playing at home. But I think even if once Liverpool get the first goal, I think then that's where the atmosphere and things would really die down with them, and where we take even more control of the game and just go forward from there. So I do believe that
Yeah,
completely for Liverpool. Yeah, I think in terms of our team management and with the play that we have, and looking at team news and fitness and things, Alexander
yeah,
Isak, as you mentioned before, I don't think he'll start either. I think we'll be lucky if he comes off the bench. If Liverpool are winning and comfortably, I don't know if he'll even play or if he'll even be a risk to play or maybe a few minutes. But if we are not winning, very highly unlikely, and if we are drawing or so, we might turn to the bench to that firepower and play him as well and try and see. But then
yeah,
we've got other people as well who's come off the bench and won for us, like Rio, like Chiesa, who are more
yeah,
fit than Isak, but Isak's obviously of another level of a world class player in comparison to them.
yeah. I guess for me, it's exactly on that point. The thing I would want to find out, Arne Slot, would he give Isak any sort of minutes? Because we know how he treated Federico Chiesa also because of his lack of fitness. Now,
Yeah,
I think Slot obviously puts a big emphasis on fitness. And if Alexander Isak, obviously, it's not to say that this man was injured for like a year and stuff. He just chose not to play. He still did
yeah,
that whole solo training camp at his old club, Real
Mm,
Sociedad.
yeah.
So it's like I don't think he's that far off match fitness.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I
there
mean, and
is
he
a
played. He played for Sweden. I mean, you don't play if you're not
okay,
like, you know.
exactly,
So
exactly. So I
I
think
do, I
maybe
do.
maybe he'll still he'll make an appearance. Maybe Slot would have wanted it to be maybe at Anfield. I don't know how symbolic he'll want his first game at
Yeah.
Liverpool to be. Will it be 10
Mm.
minutes away at Turf Moor
But I
or
mean,
a
you're
start?
coming up against a team like Burnley with their defense and the way they play. It might even be the perfect fixture for Isak to come off the bench and bag that goal. You never know.
Eh, you could be right. You could be right.
Yeah.
So then, okay,
Uh,
fine. Then let's do a predicted 11 then, and then we can maybe see if Isak will even fit into our current team.
okay.
For Burnley.
You start with
So
goalkeeper. I'll start with defense.
sure, I think goalkeeper Mohamed really did well against. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'll start Allison. Allison will be in goal.
100%. I'll do the centre back duo of Konate and Van Dijk. And our left
Konate.
back, Kirkes. Who's the right back?
I mean, right back. I don't want to say Soboslai again. I would have loved it to be Soboslai again, but I
It
think
could be.
now you can probably. I think now you can probably give our actual right backs their minutes back now because Conor Bradley played obviously at the back end of our last game,
Yeah.
and Frimpong was in training, but I don't think Frimpong will probably
Yep.
start yet.
Yeah. So Frimpong
Uh,
was in training. I also did read that, but I don't know. Maybe if he makes the bench, I'd be surprised. But they did say
yeah,
after international break he should be back. So maybe he might
yeah,
make the bench. That's a good one.
maybe. So I think just based off who is more match fit now faster, I think Conor Bradley. So I'll predict Conor Bradley to start because, like you said, also Burnley not the worst opponent to get back to match
Mm,
fitness as well. So I'll
yeah.
start Conor Bradley.
Okay. In the
Yeah.
midfield, I think I would probably go with Florian Wirtz, still playing as our cam, obviously coming off the way he played in his final game. And I'd go Gravenberch and Soboslai. I don't think I'll go
Ooh,
McAllister only because I don't know the fitness yet. I still feel like Slot was also judging McAllister's fitness even against Arsenal. And then against Argentina, his fitness was questioned again. So I don't know if he's fit enough to start or fit enough to just come off the bench. So I'd rather go
yeah,
with players that are already fit and play Gravenberch and Soboslai.
that's fair. That's fair. I would actually like to see Soboslai with Florian Wirtz. So
Yeah, it would be good.
that,
It would be good to see
that
that
would
as
be a
well. And
good
then
dynamic.
when a free kick happens and you see both of them standing on the ball,
Ish.
crazy.
But okay, I'll agree with you there. Now, I think the double pivot of McAllister and Gravenberg is just so it'll be so important for us this season
It
that you
will.
would want them to get that relationship as soon as possible again.
Yeah.
Going that's a tough one, but I think against Burnley, a team that might sit back. Let's do a partnership of Florian Wirtz and Soboslai more forward. Yeah, so I think that's good.
Okay.
Then okay, let's go then into the attack. The attack. Okay, we already know it will be Salah, so I'm not even gonna
Hmm.
claim that one as my prediction because that we already know. In the middle, Ekitike again, and then on the left, ooh, who do we go for? I think Gakpo. Yeah, it has to be
Gakpo.
Gakpo.
It has to
Yeah,
be. I mean, I think it'll be the same attack. They all fit. They're
yeah.
all playing well. So I don't see why it doesn't. The starting front three doesn't change. I mean, I'd be
Obviously,
very shocked if Chiesa starts. That's or Rio starts. I
yeah.
just don't see that happening. I just don't see it happening. I really don't.
I think the main shock would be Ekitike starting left wing and our big boy Alexander through the
That
middle
would be amazing. But I think
at every
okay, so
level,
that would be
please.
amazing, but it's very harsh on Gakpo because the way Gakpo has been playing for us, how instrumental he is being, the goals he's scoring, the assists he's giving to Ekitike, it's very harsh to just drop Gakpo from that because who knows? You drop Gakpo from the left hand side and you play Ekitike there, and then Ekitike doesn't play as well as Gakpo did on the left, and he ends up being like a different kind of player. You don't want that because right now it's working for Liverpool. I mean, I know that
Yeah,
Ekitike really got nudged off the ball a lot against Arsenal. He wasn't really impactful, but he held the ball up well and passed it to our players. But I mean, if you look at him overall in the three games, he has played really well as a striker.
true, true. But I guess it was always going to be a tough situation no matter what
Always a
because
good problem to have, but yeah,
it's a good problem. But you know what's good is that Ekitike and Gakpo are kind of like the same player where they can both play striker or left wing.
Yeah.
And not gonna lie, Alexander Isak low key fits in that category as well. Because I'm sure you can remember some of the amazing runs he's done at Newcastle.
Yes.
One that comes
Yes.
to mind is the one that he did at
Yes.
Goodison.
Mm.
I think it was Goodison,
Yeah.
where he literally goes on the whole left and the whole left wing is like dancing on the line, and
Yeah.
then he taps it in for who was it? Can't remember exactly. I think it was Jacob Murphy on the far
Yeah, I
post.
think it was. Yeah. So the dribbling, yeah, was insane of him. I mean, for such a tall player, he was so agile with the pace that he has. But I don't know why. I just believe in this Liverpool squad, though, him as our main striker, just playing down that, literally down the middle, is just going to be so lethal. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see him play.
I
I
can't
cannot
wait.
wait to see him, like, just, there's nothing that the man can't do. And I mean, it may not be the greatest thing, but I always judge a person and a player how well they play against my own team. And the damage that Isak has done to Liverpool itself just shown me that if this guy can smash our team, just imagine the damage he can do with our team.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember also. His first game in the Premier League was against us. He scored his first
Against us, he
goal.
scored. Yeah,
Yeah,
he scored the goal. He scored. I think he scored two. And the people were like, what a debut from Isak. It was like his shots was clinical. We couldn't handle
yeah,
him, and yeah, it was insane. So I mean, he's well established in the Premier League. He is. I mean, that goal against us on his debut, the cracker right past Van Dijk at St James's Park, and then obviously the goal against us in the final. I mean, and now he's going to join us. It was all Van Dijk. It was Van Dijk doing that look back at him after the final. He
yeah,
told
yeah,
him,
yeah, yeah.
"You coming to Anfield."
It's funny. A lot of us knew it was after that moment he'll come eventually. He always gave
That moment.
Liverpool player. That's why, like, I was always laughing when Arsenal fans there was a debate of like, oh, who would Alexander Isak choose, Liverpool or Arsenal?
Yeah,
And then the
yeah.
only argument that they could make really was the fact, oh, it's London versus Liverpool, not Arsenal versus Liverpool. You'll choose London. Like they were very happy that the fact that Arsenal is just in London. But from a club
Yeah,
perspective, I mean, was there ever any debate?
there was never a debate. I mean, from the time Van Dijk announced his contract extension at Liverpool, and his caption was, "It was always Liverpool." Every player that signed used the same line. It was always Liverpool. When they want to
It was
play
always
for our
Liverpool.
club, they're not looking at
Yeah,
anybody else. They don't want to look at anybody else. I mean, if you go and you play for Arsenal right now, are you guaranteed a trophy? No. Are you even guaranteed to
for
win
sure.
anything? You don't know. You're not with the manager that knows how to win lethally. I mean, you look at slots in first season, win. This season, 3 games, 3 wins, top of the table already
Yep,
again. So it speaks
100%,
for itself. I
100%.
mean, it's not the thing that I love is it's not just the fans that are seeing what is built at Liverpool. It's the actual players that want to sign for Liverpool that are looking at this club and being like, they are building something insane. They're building something amazing, and there's a longevity here of how they want this to continue. I mean, if we want to become like Man City, where they won back to back to back to back, we got to strengthen our squad with the way we are. I mean, Man City kept
Yeah,
doing it every season, and now the players that Liverpool are bringing in are thinking about the future as well and about, what, we don't want to be a one season wonder. I mean, Liverpool won the Premier League in the COVID season. People didn't even appreciate us then. They were like, oh, this is a COVID Prem. Now we won it. We
yeah,
won it last season. And now what are you going to say?
100%.
Okay, let's see if you can do it again. Or there's always going to be something that people want to say. So I really would like to see us prove them wrong.
100%, 100%. I think so. Like, even if we have to like section off this part of like the whole live stream, it's basically Liverpool. It's us now laying down our what did you say, sword into
Our
the
marker.
ground,
Yeah.
our marker, because now we've been on the receiving end of a dynasty. Manchester City over the past, let's say, good over half of a decade, it was their time. Now
Yeah.
Liverpool, as much as we make fun of Arsenal being the bridesmaid and stuff, Liverpool fans will know firsthand what it's just like being the bridesmaid to
What it
Manchester
feels
City.
like, 100%. But I mean, I'd rather be in a title race with Arsenal or Chelsea or somebody than Manchester City any day because they just know how to win, 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 win. I mean, it's crazy. I
100%.
mean, we know the pain that we've been through. We know how many times we've lost the league on the final day. We've known how we literally lost one game in an entire season and lost the league. We were the only team to get, I don't know, 97 points, 98 points or something and still not win the league.
100%. Yeah, I don't think
So,
like even when it comes to being second, Arsenal are still second because we first.
yeah,
And
100%. I
we,
mean,
we
it's
the latest club
it's
has
in
been
the
second.
it's in the history of the Arsenal.
I want to just go through some of the comments here because we got some comments coming in. There's a
Yeah,
Jared.
yeah, yeah, of course.
He has a he has a here. You can see it on the screen as well. What
Yeah. I'm
would
checking
the
it
guys
out.
say is the worst team besides Liverpool?
Oh, Mr.
He said just
Jared,
kidding.
Mr. Jared, Mr.
He should
Jared.
support.
Oh, I'm a Chelsea fan, but you guys can talk about the new Liverpool kits. Oh, honestly,
Yeah, here's it
it's
here. Here's it
amazing.
here.
You've got it here.
Bottom left of the
We
screen.
got it on the bottom left hand side. I mean, it's amazing. I love it. I want all, but
I didn't want
the
to lose so
prices are
much money.
crazy. Yeah, I
It's
mean,
crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I love the home kit. I'd really love it in a long sleeve, but yo, this third kit is just elite. It is so elite. The Adidas
I
badge
thought I
is
loved
just
the third
absolutely
shirt, yeah,
amazing.
but when I've seen that in long sleeves, that looks too good. I think the third
Yeah,
shirt without a doubt is the best shirt.
yeah, I really love it. I want it. I will get it. I really like the jacket as well. I saw the price and I died. Um,
The whole collection, yeah.
yeah.
It's,
But I
it's
mean,
crazy.
yeah, I mean, looking at the comments as well, we've got like a prediction here from somebody that's saying Burnley 1, Liverpool 3. Good prediction. I don't I don't see them scoring. I see us actually maybe keeping a clean sheet. It'll be really nice if we do that. So let's hope and see.
Yeah.
I do believe Liverpool might score 2 or 3 goals. Um, Regan, Alexander the Great. Yes, don't we know? Don't we know, Mr. Alexander the Great? We can't wait. We can't wait for him to be that great for Liverpool, and we know he's going to be. This Mr. Regan was definitely waiting really hard for the Alexander Isak signing to come through, and now that it's come through, all I can see him do is the celebrations.
100%.
I cannot wait for him to do that in a Liverpool shirt. I mean, I watched him in the final score against us and do this, do this to
Yeah.
us. Now he
No,
needs to do it to the
even
other
when I'm at
teams.
work, I'm just doing this, by the way. Like, this is just me the whole day at work.
Yeah, it's gonna be iconic. Lashan, Naidu, price of the kit is more expensive than a match ticket, bro. It is crazy. These prices are absolutely crazy. I mean, the jacket, which I really like, the third kit jacket is like about 2,500 rand or so. It's crazy. And then they're selling the
Listen, I'm still
tracksuit
gonna get
pants
it.
to match, and then the Adidas shoes to match. It's like, yo, you need to be balling to have all of this.
Imagine it.
I mean, let's just see who
See,
else. Who else? I love the green kit. Green is my favorite color. Very expensive though. 2-1 Liverpool. What are you gonna say
yeah.
about that, Mr. Corner Flag?
2-1, 2-1 Liverpool, 2-1 Liverpool. I don't see us. To be fair, you know that season when we won the league, we was Burnley. Trent Alexander-Arnold scored that very freakish goal where he tried to cross it
Yeah,
but it deflected.
it deflected. Yeah.
That game, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was like a 2-0, or even that could have been 2-1. I think it was 2-0 though, because then
Mm,
Bobby went on to score on the other side
yeah.
eventually, second half. Yeah, I mean, Burnley tough more. I always used to call it over the years tough more because
Mm.
I don't think we've ever had a like a very good game there where it was very convincing. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't remember a good day at Burnley.
Mm. But I think with the firepower that Liverpool have now, there's no excuse not to win. Like there really isn't an excuse not to win.
Yeah, no, fair
So
enough, fair
I
enough.
really think that that's something that will happen. I hope so. But I do have a hot take question for you, Mr. Corner Flag.
Oh, throw it at me, and
I'm
whoever's
gonna
watching
throw
also in
it
the
at
comments,
you
make sure
right
I'll answer
now.
this question also.
All right. So what I wanted to ask you is, and I know it's a short time to obviously ask this, but we're just asking it right now, currently. Who is more important to Liverpool's future? Dominic Soboslai or Florian Wirtz?
Oof, ish, the Liverpool's future.
Yeah. Who do you think is
Uh,
more important to Liverpool's future? Dominic Soboslai or Florian Wirtz?
Surely it has to be Soboslai. Only reason why I say so also is because of what he did last season. Like people are forgetting how good this guy was for us last season. Remember when
Yeah.
he had to basically be a sacrificial number 10. That his main
Yeah.
job was solely to press the team uh,
Mm.
instead of creating chances and stuff. But that was so important to the way Liverpool played last season. Um, this season already, he's proven 2 games out of 3 where he was the difference maker at right back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but the proof is in the pudding. Birds will have to prove himself still.
I agree. I agree. I think Soboslai is much more right now for the longevity of Liverpool, more important than Florian Wirtz. I mean, I would love Florian Wirtz to prove me wrong. Show us the type of play that you had in Germany. Can you pull out that Coutinho dancing feet and show us those moves? It'll be absolutely insane. But I agree with you. I think Dominic Soboslai, for what he's done in multiple positions for Liverpool, can show that he is obviously more important. I really do
He's
believe
a
that as well. So
he's a modern day James Milner.
he,
That
he
was
is
like,
James Milner, Mr. James Milner, still playing, still scoring. Absolutely unbelievable. And respect as well, taking the number 20 at Brighton for his friend Jota.
yeah. I think definitely. So Sobbers. Okay, we'll talk about Sobbers like all forever because he's so good. But Florian Wirtz. Okay, obviously, I have my own perspective. But what's your perspective? By when should he be performing for you? Because like obviously I'm not a Wirtz hater. I want to just make that clear once again. But for you, how long will it take until Wirtz is okay? Now you'll start asking yourself questions. Okay, brother, come, like bring yourself to the party.
I think, okay, so for me, and people may think that it's a bit critical, but I think if he starts and plays the 90 games, which he hasn't played 90 minutes yet for Liverpool, um, it's got to be against Burnley. I mean, with the type of play that they have and the type of opposition that we're playing, I know we're going to turf more, but if you can't perform against Burnley, and I'm not saying, as you said before, it's not about only scoring, it's not about only assisting. I mean, if you can be fluent on the ball, have a run of play, do clinical passes, create chances, it would be amazing to see. Just show us a little bit of the Florian Wirtz that we're getting clips from for Germany. I mean,
Yeah,
you're looking at it for Liverpool, and the Liverpool clips that you're getting at the moment is him overrunning the ball, misplaced passes, getting
yeah,
knocked off the ball, and it not being a foul. And there were times where, I'm not going to lie, he got knocked off the ball, and I was like, okay, maybe it's a foul here, he can get away, but it's not a foul. You're just welcoming you to the Premier League. And I
yeah,
think that if he does play 90 or plays at least 70, 80 minutes against Burnley, and he wasn't at least influential, I will be like, you know what, bro, come on now. I mean, like seriously, it's Burnley, it's away. You've got to at least show us something. As I said, I'm not asking for a goal. I'm not asking for an assist,
yeah.
but just show us
Same.
that you're actually playing really well.
Yeah. I mean, I've also told you that's my expectation from the first
Mm.
minute. Like, show us that you can perform like Akitike. You don't even have to get the goals and the assists, but just show us that you can perform like him, link up the play
Yeah,
smoothly. I think that Community Shield wasn't a bad performance, in all honesty. I think that
yeah,
was his
yeah.
best performance
That
so
that
far.
was his best performance for Liverpool. I agree. His community shield play, the way he played, passing the ball through in the tight gaps, it was good. It was really good. And then when he
Yeah,
came against Bournemouth, it was like, it was getting shoved off the ball a lot, literally making misplaced passes. Against Arsenal, he wasn't really that influential at all, except in the second half when the game started opening up. Then he high pressed, he got the ball, he made one or two good passes. I get that,
yeah,
but for the price that we're paying, I don't want to see one or two good passes only in the second half and
yeah,
just a high press here and there. So I think he's coming off good play against Germany. He scored a free kick. He should be on a high. He's on form. Bring that form to Burnley.
100%. Yeah. So I think yeah. To summarize and answer your question, Soboslai.
100%. So we got Mr. Rishant. Mr. Rishant Harichandar. Oh, congratulations in
uh,
winning your first game of Fortnite after 2 years. Well done.
Fortnite. I thought maybe this guy he misspelled it FC. I thought it was FIFA.
Congratulations, Mr. Rishant Harichandar. Um, So, estimates for table top five at the end of the season. Oof.
Did we do this before? Did you
I
and I
don't
have
think we
this?
did, but we know who number one is.
Yeah. Liverpool.
So I would say number one, Liverpool. I'll go for a hot take, yeah, and I would say second place, Chelsea.
No, Chelsea.
It's just me. I would say second place, Chelsea. People are writing them off. No, not writing them off. Wrong. People are low key sleeping on Chelsea. If they can keep their players fit, and if Enzo, Savio, João Pedro are cooking, we got a problem. When we play
I
Chelsea,
think
it's
no
never
Palmer, no
easy.
Chelsea. The thing for me,
True,
no Palmer, no Chelsea. It's always been the
true,
case.
true. But I mean, look, he was injured against West Ham. They put five, I think.
Okay, you got me there.
So,
Yeah, We can't win it.
I don't know. I mean, it's so I would say Liverpool for me, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, City, and in fifth place, I'm like caught between Spurs, probably Spurs.
Yeah.
Probably fifth place Spurs. I think people are sleeping on Spurs as well. It's a tough one to call, but I do believe I would say Liverpool first, Chelsea second, Arsenal third, City fourth, and Tottenham fifth. I mean, people may crucify me for saying Man City fourth, but I don't know. They're just not clicking. They're not a
Nah,
team that's doing what they. I mean, Haaland can score
that's the
five
same.
goals, four goals. I don't know. He win 11-1 for Norway, but he's coming against Spurs at Etihad. He's blanking, and now Mamush is
Yeah,
injured
yeah,
and Rodri's back and
yeah.
he's not performing the way he plays. I mean, they kind of
I
bought
think
this
Pep is
mixed
washed.
masala. They bought this mixed masala midfield, and everyone is ranting and raving. They were ranting and raving against Wolves, but then after that, Man City just disappeared. I mean, they blew their lead against Brighton and lost.
Yeah,
It just shows how important KDB was to them for that midfield because now ain't nobody's finding Haaland. Nobody's finding him.
100%. I think
So,
if I have to
what's
do
your
my
top five?
if I have to do my top five, I would probably say Liverpool in first, definitely. Uh, maybe I don't know. I think Arsenal is second. I think
Okay,
Arsenal. If we don't win
consistency.
the league, Arsenal's going to win the league. That's how I see it. I don't think we're going to run away with the league this season. I think it'll be a title
Okay,
race all the way until the end, and Arsenal will be there. So I think if we don't win the league, Arsenal will win it. Then in third, I would say Chelsea. I do see them as being the third strongest team in this league so far.
okay.
I'll be honest with you. I think with Thomas Frank and the signings of Palinia and now Javi Simons and Colomwani,
Oh,
I think
putting
I see
Spurs
I
in a
see Spurs.
UCL position.
Yeah, Spurs in fourth above Manchester City, and I think City will
Okay,
be in
okay,
fifth because
okay.
at the end of the
So
day, it's still
City's
City.
so Man City lose out on UCL.
No, top five gets UCL.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, okay, all right, interesting take, good take, good take. Um,
I just
let's
think that
check
the
another.
signings of Spurs this season, from just not even a player perspective, but from a manager
Yeah.
perspective as well.
Mm.
Uh,
Isak goal this weekend. FPL. Oh, difficult one. Difficult. I think we need to wait a bit to put Isak into your FPL. As I said, with Ekitike with the match fitness only playing 19 minutes. Um, for everyone out there, my cap is Mo Salah. It's always going to be Mo Salah, and that'll be quite amazing because he's going to score against Burnley. But yeah, I wouldn't put Isak in my team right now. If you have Ikitike, he's got a better chance of starting than Isak. But it is going to be a very difficult decision for Liverpool fans in the FPL because now we are probably going to want Isak and Salah or Isak, Salah, Van Dijk, Isak, Salah, Frimpong. Um, and then some games now, I mean, I feel with the price tag, the moment the fitness is there, Isak has to play every game.
yeah, no, I think Isak will play every game also
Yeah.
eventually. I think Ekitike will be our left winger. Sorry, Katpo.
Yeah.
How's my sound? I see I got a complaint here.
Your sound, my sound, whose sound? Let us know. Firmino is live. Oh, Bobby, maybe you're looking at the live with one eye. I'm not sure.
How's my sound for you, though? Because you clear for me.
All good, all good, all good.
Yes, yes. So
Top
Christine's top five
five,
predictions.
Christine. Top five predictions. Liverpool first, Arsenal second, Chelsea third, Man City fifth. Can't call it.
First, you can't call. I think you have to throw Spurs in there, man. Like Spurs are so
Yeah,
strong this season.
the signings were banging. Signings were banging, were banging. Man United are back. No Onana.
No chance.
MUFC for life. Onana was scared when he saw Liverpool's attack. It's going to be insane. Oh, Jared, respect, respect. We appreciate it.
Much respect, Mr. Jared.
Chelsea fan. Oh, I'm going to let you answer this. What's the one
What's the one
injury that
injury?
will
This is
derail
essentially the
LFC
question.
title charge?
Oof. This is like basically asking who is Liverpool's most important player, right? Um,
I'll give my
and who
opinion
would
as
that
well,
be?
but you can let me know yours.
I'm just
Better
trying
not
to
copy
think.
me.
It will have to be Virgil van Dijk.
Ah,
I think
I
it's
agree.
obvious though.
I agree.
In terms of who, when people say who has a better Liverpool legacy and stuff, between,
Yeah.
because the modern day debate is Salah versus Van Dijk, who's the bigger Liverpool legend and stuff. I think Salah obviously wins you games, but Van Dijk wins you leagues. He'll win you titles.
Van Dijk has been absolutely immense. He's been a colossal at the back. I mean, against Arsenal it was absolutely amazing the way he played. I mean, you really couldn't get past him as well. He just shows his world
Yeah,
class ability day in day out. It'll be absolutely amazing. But I agree with you, Virgil van Dijk. If he is injured, it'll derail Liverpool's title charge. I mean, you saw when Van Dijk did get injured with the ACL. Obviously, that season was a bit more unfortunate because we had more players that were injured than him. But
yeah,
without Van Dijk, I mean, I'm not saying this, but with the attack that we have, you'd rather have Salah injured than Van Dijk if you had to choose between the two.
yeah.
Because we've just signed Isak, we've got Ekitike, we've got Gakpo. If you have someone like Van Dijk that's injured, who do we have that
There's no
replaces him?
replacement. There's no replacement. I think
Our,
literally every
our new
other
19-year
position,
old.
Leone. I think there's a suggestion here from Rashad. But no, I don't think I don't think anyone else can replace Van Dijk.
Yeah,
Literally every other position has a replacement, but not the left
but
centre
not
back.
there. But not there. Let's see. Charge. Who's the most underrated player this season? Do you say for
Liverpool
Liverpool? I don't know if
or
you're asking for Liverpool, but the most underrated player for
I
Liverpool.
can tell you already now from an overall league perspective, it's going to be Harvey Elliott. No bias whatsoever. I'm telling you, Harvey Elliott this season will have similar, if not more, GA than Eze and Arsenal. Hot take.
Clip it, clip it. Um, who's the most underrated player this season? If in a Liverpool perspective, I would say a player that is extremely underrated. Um, and I'd have to go for someone that's barely getting minutes is Federico Chiesa.
Yeah,
Federico Chiesa for me for Liverpool, very underrated. I mean, the work rate that he shows when he comes off the bench sometimes is more than the players that are already playing.
yeah. No, I don't know. I really want to know why does Slot not like this guy?
I
Because
don't know. I
he,
don't know. I
he
mean,
does everything
he was
right.
playing so well and he does everything right.
Attitude
He
is
doesn't
good as
maybe get to
well.
start. It's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. But yeah, I
So,
would
so
say
yours
Chiesa.
is
You?
Chiesa. Let me. The most underrated player right now for Liverpool. So Liverpool's
Onana.
underrated player right now. Who?
Onana.
Who is it? Who is it?
Onana.
Onana. No, the rest of the league, I heartbroken that Onana left.
We all heartbroken that Onana is gone.
No, but Liverpool's most underrated player. It was always Harvey Elliott for me, which is why I said from an overall league perspective, it's Harvey Elliott because I
Yeah.
really loved Harvey Elliott.
Mm.
Now I would say Liverpool's most underrated player would probably be okay. He's getting the credit now, but it was gonna be Soboslai
So was
because,
like,
like I
all
said,
right.
he wasn't
I
getting the
think
GA, but he was getting the
I think
energy.
Rishant in the comments also said Soboslai, and then he also said Semenyo.
Oh yes. But yeah, he did say Soboslai.
Soboslai and Semenyo, yeah. So
Best defender of all time in Liverpool. I think this is when we are talking about Virgil van Dijk. I think
I think
it's
honestly, if I have to look at it, between Corker and maybe Mamadou Sakho, for me,
no, man. It has to be uh what's his
either
name
that
again?
or between Flanagan and Spearing.
Flanagan is the one. Huh?
Yeah.
Flanagan is the one. No, but to be fair, Martin Skirtle, bro, back in the day,
No,
solid.
Martin Skirtle and Egger, backline, death throws.
And I think also we,
Absolutely.
we got the better version of Colo Torre. Like Arsenal fans want to say they had the better version, but I think we had the best.
Colo Colo, Colo Colo. I think so.
Uh,
I invite me to the podcast one. Oh, Rishan, for sure, Mr. Hardcore LFC fan. Definitely, maybe on one of our podcasts, maybe a Champions League one or so. You can send your opinions and things through there.
yeah,
Always
yeah,
nice
yeah.
to welcome a Liverpool fan.
The
Um,
chat is going off. Yeah, the chat is going off. I mean,
yeah,
it'll be good to have moments where the chat can actually come on also, and then we'll invite you.
yeah. And say what you guys. Who are you expecting to be the wonder kid of 25-26 season? Rio Ingemoa.
Yeah, nothing
Is he too
else needs
young
to
to
be
be a
said.
wonder kid? No, he's not too young. He can be. Jokes,
I
James
think even
Milner.
more. James Milner is one of the best up and coming talents in the
Yeah,
league.
James Milner might play till he's 97, and then we'll talk about him on the 97th podcast.
That will be our 970th episode.
100%. That'll be amazing. Maybe do you have any
Good.
questions you'd like to ask the chat? Maybe they'll answer, maybe they won't.
Okay, let me see. I have some. I did write some questions prepared for this, so I'm gonna ask chat. Listen to this and give us your answers. Um, this one here. Okay. I got it here. Has Alexander Isak? Oh, is Alexander Isak worth the 130 million? Because this was always a debate. Was any player gonna break that barrier? And do you think he'll be worth it in the sense of like what does he need to do to be worth 130 million? Will it be him helping Liverpool now achieve the back-to-back trophies, the league titles? So it's a two-parter. Is Alexander Isak already worth the 130 million? If not, what will make him worth 130 million?
Let us know. Let us know what you guys think about that. In the meantime, we got another question. When are you going to Anfield? Really soon. We would love to. I would love to go to Anfield really soon. Don't know when. I really would have loved to watch Luis Suarez. Now he's gone. Now I'm hoping to watch Mo Salah and Van Dijk before they leave one day. But we would like to go really soon, Mr. Lishan. I can see from your profile picture that you have been to Anfield.
I can see, yeah, he's sitting where his slot sits.
He maybe he is slot. Lishan slot Naidu.
So yeah,
We are
I guess
really
while Ricardo also is answering it, that's a question to you as well. What makes Isak worth 130 million, and what does he need to do to justify that price tag now?
I think with the market of today, I mean, if people are paying almost 100 for Anthony, 130 million for 130 million for Isak is not overboard.
Bargain.
I do believe,
Yeah,
look, he is, if not, you look at the Premier League, you look at the top scorers. If I'm not mistaken, this guy came third, I think, in the top scorers or so last season. And the season before that, he was like in the top two. He is a proven and prolific Premier League goal scorer. It's
yeah,
absolutely amazing. He right now is the hottest property. Any single club would take Alexander Isak as their striker. Right now, even an amazing club like Real Madrid who have Mbappe, they wouldn't say no to someone like Isak joining their team for extra firepower. He is. We've got the most prolific scorer in the Premier League currently in Mo Salah. Manchester City have Erling Haaland. And if you look past Erling Haaland and Mohamed Salah, who's the next best thing? It's Isak.
yeah.
If you want a goal scorer, it's Isak. So I do believe that he is worth that every single penny. And what he has to do to prove that amount is literally just do what he does, score the goals. If he could score that much for Newcastle in clutch moments, he's going to do it with a team that has a better midfield, a better attacking. I mean, goals galore. This guy could now outscore everyone, even his top goal scorer in the league, if he plays the way he plays, and we know he can do it. I have no doubt that he would perform. No doubt, no doubt at all.
Yeah.
But I think
For
it
me
just go
also,
back to Rashan's comment when you're done there. I don't think we read it. LSC fans will accept goals and he will be amazing. Other fans will push a shit agenda if he doesn't score 25 plus. It's just their
yeah,
tears because they didn't get him, especially Arsenal fans. They're just chilling with Hairflick FC.
yeah. I think he'll definitely outperform Gyökeres. I think the question that a lot of Liverpool fans and
Definitely.
I guess the rival fans also will ask is who will be the Liverpool's top goal scorer? Will it be Salah? Will it be Alexander Isak?
If I had to choose between the two, I think it might be Isak this time, only because um, the ball isn't only played through to Salah now. Don't get me wrong, Salah will still score goals and assists and everything, but with Isak being there, and no disrespect to Darwin Nunez, I love the guy, but
Yeah,
we've got a world class, prolific number nine now,
yeah,
and he's there to score goals. Whereas when Nunez was there, they still played the ball to Salah for goals. When Firmino was
yeah.
there, he played the ball to Mane and Salah to score. Now we've got
Hundred
someone like
percent.
Isak there. He's there to score. He's not there to
Yeah.
just build up play. Um,
Actually, I
look,
think from the 17-18 season up until now, this is literally the first time Salah can say, "Okay, guys, I guess all the pressure ain't on me this time."
yeah, yeah. I mean, he's carried Liverpool. We can't ask for any more from Salah. If Salah scores 10 goals a season, I'll be more than happy because he's done
Yeah,
everything he can for Liverpool. He's pull us through trenches, won us games, won us trophies. I mean, he finished with everything: top goal scorer, top assister as a winger. Was just
Yeah,
absolutely phenomenal. Three PFAs, breaking the record. Amazing.
yeah. There was another
Jared,
answer to the question. Yeah,
I
you can read
don't
it for me.
think he's going to be worth his money. Different team, plenty of competition, and surrounded by stars. Funny how sometimes the tallest trees are overshadowed in different forests. That's nice.
Oh,
Poetry
Jared
of
went the
C.
one though. Oh my word, that was a wise one
Yo,
there, Jared.
Chelsea fans.
You know what?
Um,
No, but I don't think people are making this comparison. Like Liverpool, they got a team full of superstars. They won't perform as if we are Real Madrid. Like we're gonna be the next Galacticos and stuff. I think
yeah.
it's like you say. I guess different trees are shown differently in different forests, and I think Liverpool is a forest where all the trees are probably the same. And let's be honest, like Virgil
Hmm?
van Dijk and Salah, like they are some of the best players, if not the best players in their positions. I don't think anyone will say that they have gotten in each other's way. And then Bobby, Mane, and Salah, similar area on the field. Did they ever get in each other's way? I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's like putting the animosity aside between Mane and Salah on the pitch, they got the job done. They got the job
Yeah,
done when it needed to be done. Look, I appreciate this comment as well, saying that there will be plenty of competition and surrounded by stars. But somehow with Liverpool, we have the players that know how to get on together. And it's the truth, Liverpool players are like family. No player feels that they're better than another, or there's animosity, or there's issues, or anything. It's like they develop this cohesion between each other where they all want to work for the same goal, which is winning the league.
yeah. I think if anything, Salah, just to touch on him again, he's at that point now where he even said it in an interview where right now he's not focusing on the individual trophies this season. He'd much rather have another Premier
Yeah,
League, a Champions League. He'd rather have another
Champions League,
team
yeah.
accomplishment. If it means, yeah, like you maybe having to sacrifice a couple of goals and helping the team out further.
100%, I agree. So, good comment. I appreciate it as well. But even with the stars being there, we just got to see how it goes.
Here's just Jared responding again. Still
It's
very
still
early and
very
all
early for
speculation
us.
for now.
Based on the stats, he has the potential to absolutely smash it. Certainly, no shortage of opportunities. Definitely, we just gotta wait. We just gotta see how it goes. Oh, Mr.
I
Lashane. Oh yeah, yeah,
Before
finished.
we go into that, I just wanted to say, like, I think exactly that last part, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities around him. Salah last season already showed a bit of him entering his creativity arc, where he much rather be a provider than a goal scorer. I don't know how he actually managed to score so many goals last season as well, because he was so creative last season.
I saw a video where Salah could have broken the assists, but Luis Diaz missed his shot. Luis Diaz missed again. Darwin Nunez missed. Because Salah could have broken the record for the assists, but unfortunately he
Yeah,
didn't, and I think he needed three more. So,
three more, and I think he had about 6, 7 games left. He just couldn't get
yeah,
it done because of the
yeah,
guys around him.
it was
Ooh,
unfortunate.
teams are
Teams
struggling
were
to keep Salah
struggling to
quiet
keep
last
Salah
season.
quiet last season. We have multiple attackers now, definitely, and I think Salah's good. Salah might get more assists than goals this season because of the quality around him.
Yeah,
And he did state that he's still trying to find Ekitike's play to try and match with him. He really matched well with Darwin Nunez, even though Darwin Nunez unfortunately did miss a lot of chances. Mo Salah said he did have a great relationship with him and finding him on the pitch. He said he's still trying to find that way with Ekitike, and now when he does it with Salah, that connection is going to be lethal.
yeah. I think I'm just trying to imagine that attack with Ekitike, Isak, Florian Wirtz, Salah. These are players that can create chances out of nothing.
Damage. Mm.
It's gonna be amazing.
Uh, then you got another comment there. Liverpool don't have any English players who start. That's key success in the Premier League. That's actually a very interesting stat. That Liverpool don't have any English players that start. I
Was
mean,
Trent
Trent
always
is.
the only one last season?
When Henderson was with us, he started. Trent was with us, he started. We don't
Yeah.
have any
So
English
last season, I think
attackers
Trent was the
that
only
are
first
playing
team
at the
player.
moment.
Yeah. Because I
Yeah.
think Harvey Elliott also was English, but he never even.
He
hardly
wasn't. He
started.
wasn't. He wasn't a definite starter. Yeah, that's true. Liverpool don't have any English players who start. That is the key success in the Premier League. So I hope it benefits us. I really do. I hope it does. It'll be great if that does happen.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I guess there's some other questions also I wanted to ask you. Champions League is probably around the corner as well. We obviously when the Champions League does officially start, we'll touch on it again. But would you say
yeah.
Liverpool are officially Europe's number one team again?
After we signed Isak, yes.
You think so?
After we signed Isak, I think everyone's terrified to play us. Even Real Madrid coming to Anfield, I think they are. I still would like revenge on PSG. I think now we be there to take them on. I would love to get revenge, but I do believe so. And I mean, I'm not even being a biased fan, but at the end of the day, you look at the teams around us as well. And I think anyone would be scared to play Liverpool right now on a European night because we've strengthened in the places we needed to. Trent left, we got Frimpong. Robertson's getting old, we got Kirkes. We needed a midfielder to come through as well to bring creativity. Verts is still finding his feet. We bought Ekitike, he needed goals. Then we went and signed one of the most prolific goal scorers in the Premier League, Isak, on top of that. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I think Liverpool this season you can say we almost have the best player in a couple of positions.
We
Goalkeeper,
do.
I still think we have the best. Centre back, without a doubt.
We got the
Right
best.
wing, without a doubt. Striker, I would even say we have the best striker in the
Yeah,
world because
with him and Haaland. I mean,
yeah,
I know that a lot of people made the comparison between Haaland and Nunez. It never worked out well. They might be, and I'm not saying they will be, but it's a good comparison to maybe have to see how him versus Haaland do it this season.
the funny thing is it's been a comparison already for the past 2 years, and over
True.
the past 2 years, I think Isak has outperformed Haaland from a GA perspective. Like maybe
Mm.
goals, Haaland outperformed him 2 years
Haaland,
ago, but last season
yeah.
Isak outperformed him. Then
Mm.
GA, Isak has just been the better player.
So we'll see in this Liverpool team with all this firepower how much more Isak can get.
Yeah, I think
But yeah,
Isak
guys,
makes us the best team in Europe.
definitely. But yeah, anything else from your side before we wrap it up?
No, I think that's probably all from me. I see we broke also the 1 hour mark. This was a good episode. It was a very good
Definitely,
episode. The
definitely,
comments were also
definitely.
very lively. Shout out to Lashawn, Jared, Rashant. You all were very active as well. Christine with her comments as well.
Yeah, Christine as well, Regan.
Michelle or
We
Michael.
appreciate. Yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate it, guys. We do. But yeah, I mean, looking forward to the match. We'll definitely have our post-match reactions for Liverpool versus Burnley. Not so long after the game. But yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Thanks so much again. Yeah. So I think just another heads up also before we end it. I think we'll probably try and have this a schedule, so people can also expect it on a common day. I think maybe
Yeah,
a Thursday night would be a good one because then it's like a day before the Premier League weekend and stuff like that. So
definitely.
I think we'll try and keep it on a consistent basis every Thursday night around like 8 p.m. or so. So
Yeah.
yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned again for next week.
All right. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys.